Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner?
So a woman is asking that, should you pay for your boyfriend's birthday dinner? And a lot of women are eating that up. Like, why would you pay for your boyfriend's dinner? Why would you take your boyfriend? Because she took her boyfriend out and on his birthday and she allowed him to pay for his dinner. And she's like, she's not asking other women, would you pay for his dinner on his birthday? Because normally he does pays the bill. And yeah, so I just feel like I don't need to pay for his dinner. So would you pay for your boyfriend's dinner date? What do you think is ideal for you to pay for his birthday dinner? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section while we watch this video together, and I'll share my own opinion at the end of the video. Starting now.
Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner? I posted a TikTok about this and I got annihilated in the comment section. She's like, how dare you? Is that even a question? I'm like, yeah, it is. Because of course, I'm going to be like, let me pay for it. It's your birthday. Like, it's what, like $200-300 for a really nice dinner. Like, it's no big deal. But like when my boyfriend and I go out to dinner, like he's a gentleman. We're very old school. Like he pays for the dinner, and then it's not all on him. Like afterwards, we'll go and get ice cream, and I'll pay for ice cream, or we get coffee. I'll pay for coffee. But yeah, I think it's a matter of preference, and I don't think it's like that deep. And every relationship is different. Like my dad told me that my grandparents used to go like half, like all the time, or like they used to switch off, like who pays for what. Like that's totally fine. But somebody was like, she doesn't or if you think no, you don't deserve a boyfriend. I'm like, this is getting way too deep. It's just a question. It's just a matter of like how your relationship like works.
No offense, but are people on this app even real? I just saw a girl asking if you should pay for your boyfriend's meal on his birthday if you take him out to dinner. And she was like, we're very traditional. My boyfriend's a gentleman. It's his birthday. You can pay for his birthday once a year. Why would you take me out to dinner on my birthday and then make me pay? And then she was like, if we go out to dinner and then we go to ice cream after, I'll pay for the ice cream. That is not the same, girl, and you know it. What is this?
I'm gonna first start off by saying that I'm surprised by the comment section because a lot of the girls in the comment section were actually generous women. Like they actually admitted that they would pay for their boyfriends or their partners on their birthday. And some of them were even going as far to say that, yo, if you don't do that for your boyfriend, you hate your boyfriend. But it's funny because as a man who's typically paid for pretty much everything, I've built a dislike for celebrating things about me with women. And I'm gonna use this example to explain that. So like last month was my birthday, right? And one of my boys called me and we were chopping it up. I was telling him how I was gonna go to a steakhouse for my birthday. I went to Mastro's. I was gonna go alone. And in his brain, like most men, they'd be like, bro, why don't you take like a girl you talk to or something like that to the steakhouse? But then in my mind, I'm like, why would I take somebody else to celebrate my life and pay for them to celebrate my life with me? That doesn't make sense to me. Even added, he's like, bro, don't you have all them homegirls you cool with? Like, why don't you just ask them? But in my mind, I'm like, bro, I would be going out my way to invite someone to a dinner they have to pay for. Is crazy. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So ultimately, he was like, yeah, I get that. And like, that's why I do stuff alone. Like, I went to the Kivion concert alone, went to dinner alone. I just rather do it by myself.
Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner?
Well, yes. Hear me out. I feel like the one day out of the year a man should be celebrated on is his birthday. Okay? Whether that is you making him a home cooked meal or you taking him out, make him feel special that day. Don't make him feel like just some random dude off the street. I think that a lot of times when we talk about relationships, we always talk about how men should be, doing this, how men should be doing this and that and third. But no one really ever talks about how men should be catered to or how men should be loved in an appropriate manner. If it's a man's birthday, I'm not saying you need to take him to STK and spend $500 on a meal, right? But all I'm saying is it's his birthday, right? Take him out to maybe a nice, in a restaurant that's like maybe like $100 to $150, you know, or even shit, $100 if you will. Because I mean, for me personally, you don't really gotta spend that much on my birthday. But like, take him out, make him feel special, make him feel happy. Don't make him feel like shit on his birthday. That's all. I know this creator was just asking a question, and you know, this is not towards her or anything like that, but I do feel like this conversation needed to be had, because too many times I've seen, you know, women say that they don't want to celebrate their man's birthday, or they want to do this for their man, or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, it's just one day. I'm not telling you to do that for 365 days. I'm telling you to do that for one day. And that's it.
Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner? I posted a TikTok about this, and I got annihilated in the comments section.
A lot of people are dating individuals they don't like. Maybe we didn't hear that. A lot of people are in relationships and dating individuals that they don't like. They somehow got into that relationship because of a benefit, physical attraction, but nothing other than that. Nothing deeper. And then you have dudes who chase women who never liked them and then convince them to like them. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I wasn't guilty of this until I open my eyes. And you realize, if she likes you, she's going to buy you stuff and spend bread on you. I know, right? I know. Now that I date women who actually like me, I end up with gifts. And I really mean like gifts, like show up and like, here, I got this for you because I was thinking about you and you said you needed something like this. So imagine she gets on here and say, hey, I'll pay for my boyfriend's birthday dinner, and the people are commenting, how dare you? Y'all are really dating people y'all don't like. Just let them free. Let them go. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been in relationships where I don't like the girl or the woman paying for stuff, and I had to like pretend like the staff is holding me back, and just so she can pay and she feels good about it. So if you're telling me y'all are in a relationship with women who pretend like they wouldn't put $1 on you, hey, I'm not saying she got to buy you the most expensive, but how much is the bottle of water at the store?
All right, so let's talk about this. So this woman posted a video, and it says, girls, if it's your boyfriend's birthday and you go out to dinner, do you pay for the meal? Now, one thing I don't understand is why everybody's attacking her. She's just asking a question, and she's probably asking that question because there's a lot of bitter and ungrateful and leech user women. Do I believe that men should pay for a lot of things? Of course. Why? Because I was grown in a traditional household, and you guys know how that goes. Men take care of the household, they provide, women cook and clean. I was raised by grandparents. They lived in a different time, y'all. So don't blame me, blame how I was raised. Do I believe that men and women can go 50-50? Of course. Do I believe men and women should help each other? Of course. Do I believe men and women are, supposed to be treated as such? Like, if you love them, you're supposed to care and do things for them? Of course. Do I believe men should be spoiled? Yes. I truly wholeheartedly believe in my heart that if you want something, you better give it. It's like somebody being like, oh, I need a woman who's loyal to me. I need a man who's loyal, but you're not even loyal, and you cheat and you f everybody and suck everything that moves. Go sit down somewhere before I beat you up. Seriously. Now, people who, amount to that and they're giving their all, why don't they deserve that in return? So if your partner is always paying for dinner, your man is always buying you things, your man takes the initiative to buy you flowers and do those type of things, he doesn't have to do that. I hope you guys know that doing those things are supposed to be in a relationship. Nobody has to do it, though. That's something somebody wants to do for you. I think that those type of things should be treated when you're a good partner. And I personally think you shouldn't be with somebody who's not going to go above and beyond for you. And that goes for men as well. I really truly believe that this is the reason why a lot of men don't want to be in relationships, because if they're giving their whole back, their shirt, providing for you, paying for everything, and they can't even get you to pay for a dinner, you are a piece of crap as a girl. And look, please listen to me. If you're a young woman and don't have money, this does not apply to you. A lot of you guys like to get upset and, well, that's not what I'm talking about. If you're my age, 30 years old, and you're 25 and up, and you have a job, and you can buy yourself wigs, handbags, lip fillers, BBLs, you can't pay for a dinner? A dinner? Don't ever call a man cheap. Don't ever call a man brokey when you're on the same boat. That is insane. Again, this is why I always laugh at women sometimes, because they call men these things when we should look in the mirror, because bitch, it's you. It's definitely you. But I'm just saying this. If you have a partner and you love him and you want him to feel appreciated, a birthday is once a year. Valentine's Day is once a year. Christmas is once a year. Buy your man those gifts. Take your man out and spoil him. Let's not just buy them soap and underwear and Dove and all that stuff. He likes chains, buy him a chain. He likes a PS5, buy him a PS5. He likes shoes, buy him shoes. The same way you want your man to buy you wigs and pay attention to detail and take you out all the time, think about all the times he takes you out on dates. All that money accumulated is going to be less than you're going to spend probably on one dinner date. I think that men spend way more money on women than women spend on men. You know how I know this? On Mother's Day, do you know that a lot of women get spent on way more than men? Father's Day is not as big as Mother's Day. You know that, right? This tells me how much men go above and beyond for women. I'm not saying there's not women who spoil men. That's not what I'm saying, because I definitely have spoiled men before. So I know this. If these videos don't apply to you, stop getting offended about everything. If you're not that type of woman, why comment in my comment section? Clearly this shit hits a nerve because you're probably the bum type. Sorry, I don't think every woman's bad. I'm not misogynistic. I don't hate women. But I truly believe if you want something and you want a man to treat you right, you better be doing the same thing. So ladies, I think that the universe gives you exactly what you deserve sometimes, not always. I truly believe that if you want a good man and you want to love him and stuff like that, you should cherish him, you should desire him, and you should take care of him. My videos are not for bum dudes. My videos are not for cheating dudes and women being, and my videos are not for evil, toxic, manipulative dudes. A lot of you guys get misconstrued with my message. All my videos are for the good men that are still left. Just like when I make videos about beautiful ladies, that's for the good women. When I talk about toxicity, we're talking about a certain type of people, okay? So don't go tying this to yourself. And if you still do after I just said this, that's on you, bro. If you want to take this video and make it negative, that's on you. But I'm just saying, me personally, I would say love your partner. I don't see what's wrong with cherishing your partner. I don't see what's wrong with making your partner feel loved and desired. Most men don't get as complimented. Most men don't get as much gifts. Most men don't get treated as nice as women do. And look, there are some men who get that. The ones that are in the top 10%, the good looking ones, the famous ones, whatever. But think about the guys who aren't in that category. I don't think you want to have a partner who doesn't feel appreciated. Like I said, all it does is take a little time to make your partner feel loved and desired and wanted. I don't see what's wrong with that. If you're going to get mad at me for saying love your man more, I think there's a lot of underlying issues. You probably need to figure out with yourself, because I don't see how that would bother you. And if I was sitting here saying your man up, I'm pretty sure you guys would be, yeah, Tay, because you guys are evil. But yeah, I want you to love your partner and take care of them, because a happy house is a happy home, babe. And I'm sorry, I think that if you want a good quality relationship, things are reciprocated. This generation has a funny way of treating men like shit and thinking that shit's okay, and then wondering why men don't want to deal with you, wondering why men treat you guys a certain type of way. But hey, keep doing what you're doing, sis. You know it all.
Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner? I posted a TikTok about this, and I got annihilated in the comment section. But yeah, I think it's a matter of preference, and I don't think it's like that deep. And every relationship is different.
I am really convinced that some of you just do not like the men that you are with. Like, what do you mean? Just because your boyfriend pays for every single meal when you go out, it does not mean that he's not going to feel a certain way when he has to pay for his birthday dinner. And the fact that you had to ask the question indicates that even if that man offered to pay for his own dinner, you would let him. And that's the problem, because you shouldn't invite him to a dinner out that's very nice, $200 and $300. Like, that's not nothing. Then allow him to pay for his dinner. Like, you should be fighting him for that check, even if he was fighting you back. I don't get it. And it makes sense why so many women were in the comments of your original video, which, thank goodness, there's enough good women out there to try to drive some sense into you that you shouldn't be asking this question. And if you are, then you really don't like the man and he deserves better.
Would you pay for your boyfriend's birthday dinner? I feel like that particular question, the answer is not yes or no. Because it depends on the relationship, it depends on the boyfriend, and it also depends on you. If your boyfriend is not that boxed up, he doesn't want to celebrate birthday, it's just there, and you're like, baby, let me take you out on a dinner. You took him out on a dinner, and time to pay, you're looking at him to pay. You have a problem because he did not beg you to take him out on a dinner. If normally you guys hang out all the time and he pays, and doesn't have a problem with, some men do not have a problem with it, just like one of the men I've seen in the video said, I would not invite you on a dinner on my birthday and expect you to pay for the meal. I will pay for it because that is what I like. So it depends on the person. The man might see it as, I have to pay. Like, how will me and my girl go out to eat and she's going to pay for me? They see it as something. Some men do not like it. right? So they will pay. They'll tell you, don't worry, I want to pay. So the only time you can actually give them a gift is when you give them a proper gift. It's not just taking them out on the dinner dates, right? But some people feel like you taking them out on a dinner date and all that, you should pay and all of that. Depends on the relationship. It depends on you. If you're already the kind of man that you have and would never allow you to pay for the dinner dates, dinner, birthday dinner, and all of that, you know that that is not going to be his birthday present. You know that you're going to create or buy something else that is going to be his birthday present because you know that it's going to pay for the dinner. So there's no point taking out on a dinner with your own or saying that that is your birthday present or something because of course you did not spend a dime on the dinner date. It also depends on you as a person, right? If you want to take your man on a treat, like probably a surprise date, this, that, yeah, you could have planned everything, paid for it, and all of that, and you might find it very sweet because it's his birthday and probably you did not expect it. So it depends on you as well. But there's nothing wrong with paying for your boyfriend birthday dinner, especially if you invited him for the birthday. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's also nothing wrong if you do not pay. If you're that kind of, if you have a kind of man that feels like no, why should you pay when we go out together? No, I won't let you do that. Some men do not like it. Some men don't like when you pay as a woman. If both of you go out together and you are the one paying, they will never let you pay. Okay, so if you're that kind of man, they will not let you pay for anything. They will pay for it. Maybe later on, I don't know, you can buy something else, but they will never let you pay. So I feel like that particular question is not a yes or no answer. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Shakira Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.